So yesterday was a tough day. I think we did 15, 16 miles. 16, I think. And ton of uphill. I mean, I would guess maybe 2,000 feet elevation climb. And man, just was not on my game yesterday. So felt terrible most of the day. Just exhausted. So, but made it. So I'm gonna stay a little more hydrated. I don't know what it was. Lack of sleep. Who knows? But it was gorgeous though. I mean, walking through the pines and boulders, and it's kind of what I remember Three Rivers area looking like. So like this. So yeah, just really cool rocks. So yep. So I was suffering all day yesterday. We had our water stop. I guess it was 1 o'clock. Had a spring there, so I filtered water and actually cooked some Knorr rice side just to see if maybe some carbs or something would kick me out of it. So, but no. So just one of those challenging days. Probably could have stopped at 12 miles and been totally happy. So, but pushed forward and got to camp. Grant was there, so resupplied and set up everything and pretty much ate dinner, which was a Knorr Alfredo, and then I threw a tuna packet in it, which was actually really good, and had that, filtered some water, and went to bed. So and I didn't sleep really good last night. So this morning was I don't know exactly, but it was 30 when I woke up. Started to get up, so I'm guessing 28 or so. In the middle of the night, it got really cold, and put my puffy on inside the sleeping bag, and so had my water filter outside, so I went out and got it and put it in my sleeping bag. I already had my electronics in there, just because it's a 9 or 10 day jaunt to Kennedy Meadows, so I'm trying to keep everything charged as much as I can. So yeah, and then it was just cold all night, flipping around, you know, trying to get warm, curling up, all that stuff. So feet were cold. So, but feel good today. So had my 3 cups of tea this morning, double tea bag, little brown sugar. So ready to go. I think we left camp around 8. So Not early, but not too bad considering how cold it is. Look at that. That is just awesome. And this all makes it worth it. These huge rocks are amazing. So that's kind of how yesterday went. And at the spring, we met the couple that we've been passing, and they've been passing us, and back and forth. So, and then we met two new people, one southbound and then one northbound, so I think he's going to be hiking with us for a day or two or something. I'm not sure exactly what. So he sounds like he does 20 plus miles, and he wants to slow it up a bit, but we'll see how slow he wants to slow it up. We're not fast, so. Tree growing right out of the rock. The will. So that's pretty much how yesterday went. We are at mile 609, I believe, at campsite last night. So mile 600 yesterday was impressive, for sure. So. Just disappointing that it wasn't a big milestone like the 300 or something, but it was just pine cones, but that's fine. Still 600 miles. So. Well, that's kind of what yesterday's report was. So we'll see what today is. Well, got to the water cache, ate lunch, loaded up on water, 3.5 liters. It's 16 miles to the next water cache, so that means about tomorrow noon sometime. So we're definitely in the desert though, and I got my umbrella, and it is frigging awesome. I carried this baby 600 miles, mostly for this part right here, and I've used it in rain and some hot days and stuff, but wow, it is awesome. I know it's only probably 85 degrees out, but this really drops it down, just gets that heat off of you. So I'm loving it. Compared to yesterday, today is an awesome day. So we have chugged up and up and up these mountains. It's just a nice incline with a few steep parts, and it is cool. And we're back into the rocks again, which is really cool. So shade is very, very limited. Almost non-existent. There was 3 people in the Joshua Tree shade back there, about a mile or so. This is this second shade since 2.5 hours or so. But I'm feeling good, so I'm going to keep on going. I'm almost a liter of water drank since lunchtime. Just trying to stay hydrated. Make sure everything's good. So, but there's a whole lot of nothing out there. This is kind of what I envisioned going to Kennedy Meadows. Yesterday was awesome view with the trees and creeks and really cool. So, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna get too much of that. And we're probably about mile 6, I don't know, 20, 25, something like that. So, 3 days, possibly 4, to the next stop. And we were talking about having Grant bring in 2 dozen eggs, a couple cans of corned beef hash, some sausage, and he'll fire up the flat grill and we'll do breakfast. Either loaf of bread or tortillas or whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to be good. Jar of salsa. So, and it's fairly cheap that way too. When we did it in Warner Springs, it was $5 a piece. And we ate as much as we could. We finally finished it, but nobody left hungry, that's for sure. So, and Grant's meeting us kind of out in the middle of nowhere, which is cool. So, it'll just make it easier. We were joking about last night when we got into camp if he was going to have a big old T-bone and a baked potato for us, but to no avail. So, but we had I had Alfredo with tuna in it, and it was good. So, we have been traveling south for so many miles, it's crazy. Now we're kind of just headed due east, which I don't understand, but must be a reason for it. Kind of doing a big horseshoe. So, umbrella justified? Yes. It's gonna be awesome the next about a week. I think it's 7 days, 6 days. Might be 7 days, yeah. Kennedy Meadows, so. Looking forward to getting there, hitting the 700 mark, and also going home for a couple weeks. So, I've been away from home for a long time. Today's the 3rd. We left on March 7th, so going on 2 months. Feels like we've been out here for 6 months or more. So, and service is really spotty the last week or so. So, not too many texts and stuff going on, phone calls. So, all right. Wow, that is nice shade right there. Later. Looks like an old gold panning sluice. Oh, look, it's one of those wild tortoises. Can you tell by the shell on the back?
You're about as slow too.
Yeah, same speed. That's a whole lot of nothing out there. Oh, downhill. I better enjoy it. Two miles to water.
Look at us. Oh yeah. Oh man, I've just got hands.
That's too cool.
I've just got hands, man.
Oh man.
Get out of here with your tidy whitey.
It's hot and soft.